Top 10 ways to maximize your time at a real estate event or convention. Ooh, that's a good one. I used to love coaching up my clients. I still do, but they'd be blown away by like what you could be doing there versus what you normally do. Okay, so the biggest mistake that I see a lot of agents make when they're traveling to a convention is they're treating it like entertainment. Now, I get it. Sometimes it is our vacation and we're doing things, but I want you to kind of start to look at it a different way, right? Your goal should be to be able to be leaving with relationships, ideas, content, and opportunities that can actually grow your business. So, the very first thing is you're going to go in with three specific goals. Don't just say, well, yeah, I'm going to learn some things. Okay. You're going to decide beforehand, right, that you're going to at least meet 10 new agents. Okay. You're going to learn three new strategies that you can implement immediately. And you're going to create at a minimum five pieces of content. Okay. To me, if you can't explain what would make the event a win before you arrive, you probably aren't going to be able to maximize it. So here is another thing that you can do. Okay. Number two, research the speakers before the event. Look at the agenda and decide who you absolutely want to see. Okay. For each important speaker, you want to know what they're known for, what you want to learn from them, one question you'd like to ask. And instead of asking something generic like, hey, what's your best advice? Ask them something specific. Like if you were doing 10 transactions a year, transactions a year, and you want to get to 30, what would you focus on first? Okay, you're going to get a much better answer. And another great way to keep improving, get that 1% better, is make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the content, engage it. If it is, put that like down there, jump in the free coaching group. There's a link in there. And when you're ready to really take the next step, jump in the paid coaching group in school. There's a link, and you're going to improve if you want to improve, because I will help you hold accountable. Just ask me what's the next thing I should be doing, and I will go over that with you. Okay, number three, build a networking hit list. Okay, so identify 10 to 20 people you'd like to meet before you arrive. So this could be several different things. Most people just think agents in the area and I'll get some referrals. I get that, and it's not a bad way. But when you start to think about it, it could be more specific. Okay, successful agents, right? Agents that are doing the kind of volume that is above you or at least to your level. Team leaders, right? You could be identifying those. The coaches there, right? Kind of finding out how they could help you improve in what areas they're in or specialize in. Vendors. This is another thing. You want to meet, right? Different vendors that are providing to see how that could help your potential business. Get that list. Lenders, another great area where you can be networking, right? Referral partners, of course, that's a great one. And I love getting that information. I think it's important. I'm going to show you a great way to do that. And then agents from market that you don't serve. Okay. You don't need the celebrities. Sometimes the agent sitting next to you could become a 20,000 plus referral relationship over the next few years. So make sure you have that list you're identifying and then go after it and get on it. Okay, number four, have a great 10-second introduction. Okay, don't give someone your entire resume, right? If it's me, I might say, hey, I'm Frank. I coach real estate agents on, and then whatever it is, prospecting systems, growing their business, right? Getting deals coming to you. Hey, what market are you in? It's quick, it's to the point. Now they can give us their quick rundown of what they do and then immediately make the conversation about them. This is another key point. Once we've kind of introduced ourselves, start asking them questions. Okay, find out more. This is your time. And people generally like it when they're talking about themselves. We're able to learn. We're able to see if it's a fit. If it's something that we can help them at, we're going to find those things out, right? And then another great question that you want to ask everyone is, hey, what's working really well for you right now? It's a much better networking conversation when you do it that way. Okay. Number five. Okay, we got to get out of our comfort zones. I know sometimes you go to these things and with your friends, you want to hang out with them, and I totally get it. I've been at those tables and I have. But if you're sitting with new people, so that's number five, this is huge. Don't spend the entire uh, convention sitting with the same people you traveled with, right? So at breakfast, even if you a couple, fine, go to a different table, at least branch out because you want to meet new people. At lunch, meet new people. During sessions, meet new people. At dinner, meet new people. Okay, because if you're having 4 to 5 meaningful conversations per meal, you could easily build 20 plus new relationships across a multi-day convention, which would be well worth your time. Okay, number six, use the one idea rule during every session. Okay, I've seen people, and I'm guilty of it too, where I'm writing it down, everything the speaker's saying, right? Recording it, whatever. Okay, but rather than that, I'm not saying you can't do that, but what is one thing or takeaway from that session that I will actually implement? So, an idea, an action, and when is the deadline? Okay, example. Let's say the idea is start sending video weekly market updates. Okay, probably should be doing this. It's a great one. You can send out to your database. It's a great one. You can make content around. You can post, right? YouTube, every other social. Action. Record my first one Monday. Okay, so you're setting that up. What's the actual specific deadline that this is going to go out by? Monday at 10, I'm going to send it out. Okay, now the convention's producing action instead of full of a notebook full of notes that you never read again or never implement. You know you're guilty of this. I'm guilty of it, right? Okay, take that one actionable thing, get a deadline, right? Idea, action, deadline, and from every session, try to pick out one thing that you can implement. I would rather that than, like I said, just a notebook full of notes that you're never going to do. Pick that one thing and let's start to implement it. Okay, number seven. This is another great one, right? You can create content while you're there. Okay, a convention should be giving you weeks of content, right? You've got, you can create a speaker takeaway, right? You can have short type of form video, right, on your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Maybe you're going to the event, you're getting people excited about it, what you're doing, the next one's about, recapping. You can have interviews with agents. That's a great way to set up behind the scenes clips, Instagram stories, YouTube content, TikTok, your Facebook posts, 3 things I learned today video, a full YouTube recap. I mean, this one is awesome, right? So it could easily be one thing that you're creating, and now people in your space are watching you absorb, learn. They're seeing you, right? Now they're like, wow, this person's going out there, they're doing things, and they're kind of seeing that behind the scenes. So they're seeing that you're trying to upgrade your abilities, right? That bodes well. That's great for future clients that are seeing this and getting to know more about you, seeing that you want to learn, seeing that you're taking action, seeing you're at these events, right? Really trying to get better. So, but think of that as far as a little bit of a content creator, right? That's doing this because that's going to help drive, right? And get more opportunities. Number eight, become the connector. Don't only ask who can help me. You want to think, who can I introduce this person to, right? Someone tells you they're looking for an amazing agent in Arizona, right? But maybe it's not in your area or wherever your city is. Hey, I know someone you can meet. Someone wants to prove YouTube. Hey, you should totally meet Jesse. He's crushing it on YouTube, right? Let me introduce you. When you become the person that's constantly connecting people, everyone starts to remember you. Remember, help them truly care, be genuine about that, and look for ways that you can help improve them. They're going to naturally want to reciprocate, but even if they don't, it's okay. Let's really start to focus on helping other people. Okay. Don't skip the after hours networking events. Okay. Right? The afterminds, the before minds, these are cool things. So some of the best conversations happen outside the presentations. So you want to attend those happy hours, network, right? The dinners, invite or get with a group, talk about those ideas, share the things that they're learning or their biggest takeaways, right? The network events, the coffee meetups, the vendor parties, the mastermind gatherings. But have a purpose, right? Don't just spend 3 hours talking to the same people that you know. Challenge yourself. Before I leave tonight, I'm going to meet 5 new people and see how I can help them, right? Okay, number 10 is a big one. You got to follow up within 24 to 48 hours. This is where most agents can completely waste the convention. So you collected 30 contacts. Great, great job. Awesome. Don't wait 3 weeks. Send something personalized, right? Hey, John, it was great meeting you at the convention yesterday. I enjoyed our conversation about building your listing business. Hey, let's stay connected. And if you ever have someone moving to my market, I'm happy to take great care of them. Okay. Now, you could also even one up, put this in a 20 personalized video message to them. It's great. It's powerful. They put a name to the face, right? Because I think now they see that, oh yeah, I remember that person. That's Frank. Okay, put that relationship in your CRM and then schedule a follow-up. Okay. Guys, this is very powerful. Okay. So I want you to do this. Don't just measure the convention by how many business cards you collect. It's really what measure it by what happens in the next 30 days. Okay. If you just meet 30 people and you don't implement anything, you don't follow up with anyone, the convention was entertainment. And it was good. I'm not saying you didn't learn someone, but can you imagine if you met 10 great people, you implemented 3 ideas that's going to absolutely improve your business measurably in 1 month, right? Or 2 or 3. You created at least 10 pieces of content and you generated at least one great referral relationship, then the convention has paid for itself many times over and will continue to do so. So those were the top 10 ways to maximize, right, your time at a real estate convention. And having gone to so many of these, I can tell you this absolutely works if you want it to and you put in the time and effort. And if you implement these things, you are going to improve. So please, please subscribe, like, put if there's any other tips in there that you think are great, go ahead and do that. Make sure you jump into free and paid coaching groups depending where you're at, and have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. And I cannot wait for you to get to the next convention and implement even just one of these things. And I promise you that it's going to help you get better. Okay, take care and have an amazing rest of your day.